A devotee is cleaning her mandir, wiping the murti of Durga. Her heart is heavy with loneliness and hopelessness. It's one of those days where she finds everything meaningless. She laments, Devi Ma, I've been doing sadhana for so many years, but still feel stuck in life. Only you can show me a way out. Suddenly, she feels a warm presence surrounding her, and in her mind's eye, she sees the radiant form of Devi Durga. The devotee is speechless for some time. She then says, I can't believe it, Devi Ma. You have answered my prayers. Please bless me and teach me that one thing that will help me my whole life. Devi, my dear, the most important teaching is that I am always with you, within you, and all around you. All that is here is one with different forms. Devotee. But how, Devi Ma? How can you be everywhere when we are all so different and I feel so isolated and hopeless? Devi. Listen closely, beloved one. Rishi Markandeya in the Devi Mahatmyam was able to reveal my glory to his disciple and to all of you. Hear the dialogue in which it was revealed that I manifest at least in 20 primary ways in all beings. I pervade all existence through various forms and qualities. Let me show you how I am always with you and in everything around you. Devotee. Yes, Mother, please help me understand. Devi speaks. I am Chetna, consciousness that pervades all beings. From Brahmaji to a blade of grass, in every sentient being, I am all that there is. The forms are different. I am in and through all of them, and yet I cannot be contained by them. I am that which is a basis of all forms, but itself not a form. Remember what you had chanted last Navaratri? Ya Devi. Yes, yes, yes. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. What you said about Chetna was not fully clear to me. Devi, no worries. Know that I am Buddhi, the intellect and wisdom within you. When you ponder the mysteries of life, or solve a complex problem, or navigate traffic, that spark of understanding is me, guiding your thoughts. I am present as Buddhi in all beings, in the ant that finds its way to its anthill, in the beaver that builds its nest with the right kind of twigs, in the devas as they use the right strategies to vanquish the asuras. Devotee. Ah, so when I have those moments of clarity, you are with me. Devi. Yes, that's me illuminating your mind. Devotee. Please allow me to do a namaskar to you. And while bending, she chants, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. The devotee looks up. Please continue. Devi. And I am also Nidra, the sleep that rejuvenates all beings. Whether it is a cow who sleeps for just 4 hours, or fishes that have restful sleep without closing their eyes, or human beings who require 6 to 8 hours. In your deepest slumber, I cradle you in my arms, healing your body, easing away your struggles. Devotee, smiling softly, It does feel like an embrace. It is nice to wake up in the morning, but nicer to stay in bed. Devi, indeed. Devotee does another namaskar. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Nidra Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, and I am Kshuddha, the hunger that motivates you to nourish yourself. You see, I provide for all, whether it's the insects and grains for the birds, the nectar for the butterflies, or the plants for goats, or the vegetables, fruits, and nuts for human beings. Everyone has hunger, and everyone's hunger can be satiated. Hunger is the only thing like Brahma Vidya, which, when satisfied, every being can truly say, I am full. I do not need any more. So, when you enjoy a meal, savoring each flavor, that satisfaction is my blessing. The devotee, placing a hand on her stomach. I never thought of hunger as divine before. In fact, I always thought of it as a curse, as I equated it to weight gain. How narrow minded I have been. Were it not for hunger, how could I have been nourished? Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kshuddha Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, I am also Chaya, the shadow that provides relief from the harsh sun. I allow desert animals to escape the heat, protect sensitive plants and humans from scorching and sunburn, create different areas in a forest such that the entire ecosystem can survive. Devotee, I never realized this earlier. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chaya Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, I am Shakti, the power that flows through you every moment. Your Lalita Sahasranama refers to me with the word Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti Swarupini, enabling you to desire, to know, and to do. You see, I do not have a rationing system. All the Shaktis are present for all beings at all times, even though you may feel helpless from time to time. Please understand that you have learned to feel helpless by repeating, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot, a few times. When you repeat something a few times, it becomes your truth. Let's take a small creature like a bird. The bird has the Ichha Shakti, the power to desire, to create a safe nest for her little ones, and backs it with her Kriya Shakti, the power to do, flying around, looking for the right size of twigs for the nest. Not only that, she has the Jnana Shakti, the power to know, by which she creates an intelligent design for the nest. The bird did not go to the school of architecture to learn this. It is me, flowing through her and through all beings as Shakti. Devotee. So, every movement every being makes is an expression of your Shakti. Wow. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, and when you thirst for knowledge or spiritual growth or even water, that is me as Trishna, the thirst that helps you in so many ways. When thirst is quenched with the blessing of water, all beings are able to maintain their body temperature, manage the processes of digestion, circulation of nutrients, absorption of nutrients, and even evacuation comfortably. Whether the creature is a pigeon who can manage with 50 ml, or a cow who needs at least 40 liters a day, or a human being who needs anywhere from 2 to 3 liters a day, I am that Trishna in all beings. Devotee. Drinking cold water on a hot summer day is the most refreshing thing indeed. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Trishna Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devotee, leaning forward, intrigued. I can begin to see how you are present in all beings. But what about my mind and these strong emotions, Devi Ma? Devi, ah, I am there too. As Kshama, I am the accommodation and forgiveness that heals your heart. Just as space accommodates everything, I am that space in your heart which can accommodate people who are different from you. People with different genders, different ideologies, different cultures. They can all happily coexist in your heart. Devotee does another namaskar. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षमारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. As Jati, I am the group that connects you to your community and gives you identity. You yearn to belong, and hence groups and communities based on similar tastes are happy and thrive together. Whether it is a WhatsApp group or the Varna group who follow Vedika Dharma or the walking group in the neighborhood park, I help you connect and enjoy together. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Jati Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, as Lajja, I am the modesty that makes you shy and humble and guards your dignity. I help you establish and maintain boundaries. As Lajja, I help you show respect for different multicultural settings and not become arrogant or disrespectful. The devotee does another namaskar. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lajja Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, as Shanti, I am the peace that calms your turbulent mind. Shanti is not the absence of disturbance, but the peace despite disturbances. I help you to be calm and centered whether the disturbance is adhyatmika, born of your health conditions or mental states, or the disturbance is adhibhautika, born of the elements and elementals, bugs and people who bug you, or the disturbance is adhidaivika, big climatic patterns, etc. Devotee closing her eyes. I do feel that peace now. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devotee, what about when I'm exhausted and find life meaningless? Where are you then? Devi, then you experience me as Shraddha, the trust that keeps you going, the trust in the law of karma, the trust that I can be invoked with a mantra, the Shraddha that the words of the Veda are true, the trust that people experience when you pay online for a mobile phone, the trust that money donated is going to a worthy cause, the trust that people have when they sit in an Uber, not knowing the driver, nor verifying his license, but all along trusting the process of life. Shraddha pervades the person, and in fact, Sri Krishna has spoken elaborately about all of this in the 17th chapter of the Gita. Devotee, it is so comforting to trust. I want to be that person whom my loved ones can trust and truly depend on, like I depend on you. She does another namaskar. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, I am that Kanti, the beauty and splendor that shines through the entire creation, which fills your heart with delight and wonder. The riot of colors in a sunset, the lush green of a meadow, the stunning aquamarine colors of the ocean, the colorful fishes and corals you see when you go snorkeling. As Kanti, beauty and splendor, I am present in all your creations too, in the paintings of a painter, the sculpture of a sculptor, the carvings of a temple, the Lego creation of your child, the YouTube video you masterfully edited, the Instagram reel you made with music, animation, and whatnot, the arrangement of the vegetables on his cart by the vegetable seller, the display of a fashion store. I am in all of them. Devotee, I used to think that appreciating beauty is shallow, but actually, we delight in seeing and making everything around us beautiful. Adi Shankaracharya describes your beauty in Saundarya Lahari. Truly, what is beautiful to us makes us happy, and what makes us happy is beautiful to us. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kanti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, when you lead others, I am there as Lakshmi, the prosperity and success that follows the righteous actions of Dharma. Devotee, I have to say that all of us love this manifestation of you as wealth. We seek you and obsess over you. We worship you during Deepavali. I do a namaskar now. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devotee, opening her eyes with wonder. You are in every aspect of life, aren't you? Devi, indeed, my child, I am Vritti, the mental modifications and activities of your mind, irrespective of whatever kind of thought or emotion you have. I am present in all of them. I am present in your deepest, darkest thoughts, and even the thought that you don't believe in my presence. No thought is away from me. All thoughts come from me and are sustained by me. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vrittirupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, I am Smriti, the memory that holds your experiences, helps you remember all that you have learned, and helps you build a beautiful life and identity for yourself. Devotee, that's so true. When I see patients with Alzheimer's disease, I can appreciate how much my memory shapes my identity, my learning, and pretty much my life. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Smriti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi, As Daya, I am the compassion that moves you to reach out and help others. As Daya, I help you feel what it is like to be in a teenager's sneakers, what it is like to be in your partner's shoes, and what it's like to be in your aging mother's orthopedic slip on sandals. As Daya, I help you express your care, compassion, and understanding for them. As Daya, I embodied Swami Dayananda Saraswati, your guru, who lived a life of compassion, who would think in every interaction, what can I give rather than what can I get? The devotee is moved to tears. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Dayarupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devi. As Tushti, I am the contentment you feel after a good deed, the contentment people feel at the end of a long day or the completion of a project, the contentment of the lion relishing the aftertaste of what he ate, the satisfaction that dharmika people feel when they look back upon a life well lived. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो namaha. Devotee with growing excitement. Devi Ma, I'm beginning to see you everywhere now. Devi, yes. Open your eyes fully to my presence. As Matra, I am the mother's love present in all beings. It is this love that is instinctively protective and helps beings care for and nurture their young, be it the mother of a calf who licks away the placenta, or the mother of birdlings, or the mother of an elephant calf, or the mother of an olive Ridley sea turtle who finds a safe time to hatch her eggs away from the predators. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो namaha. Devi. By the way, as Bhranti, I am even the confusion that sometimes clouds your mind, for it too serves a purpose in your growth. The devotee is puzzled. What? Even confusion is you, Devi Ma? How can that be possible? Devi. Yes, for it is through resolving confusion that wisdom often dawns. Confusion means multiple perspectives and not enough clarity, and hence it motivates you towards clarity. The right inquiry of why you suffer leads you to the right diagnosis of ignorance of your true nature. Why don't you know? Because there is error in thinking due to me, Bhranti, and not because you drank brandy. So there is confusion. You confuse the body to be the real you and have sorrow because the body is going to die one day. But you are timeless like me. Were it not for me in this form, you would not be motivated to seek the truth. Devotee. It is amazing that you can be buddhi as well as bhranti. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Bhranti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Devotee does another namaskar. Devotee standing up filled with new energy. Devi Ma, I feel so differently now. The world is so alive with your presence. Devi, with a loving smile. Sweetheart, now you're beginning to truly see. In the strength of the trees, you'll find my Shakti. In the nurturing earth beneath your feet, you'll recognize me as a mother. The wind that caresses your cheek carries my daya, my compassion for all beings. Devotee spinning around, taking in her surroundings. It's incredible, Mother. The flowers, their beauty is your kanti, isn't it? Devi, exactly. And their growth from tiny seeds is Shakti in action. The birds migrating in hundreds across the sky in a beautiful pattern. That is me as Jati creating community and belonging. Now, what was that about birds of a feather flock together? Devotee listening intently. I hear them now, Mother. It's beautiful. But what about when I encounter difficult people or situations? Ah, that's when you must remember me most of all. In the face of anger, become my kshama, accommodation. When faced with doubt, embody my buddhi, wisdom. In times of conflict, radiate my shanti, peace. Devotee, nodding thoughtfully. And I suppose in moments of abundance, I should remember your Lakshmi aspect and share with others, right? Devi, you are understanding me at a very deep level now, my child. Yes, recognize prosperity as a flow of energy and asset exchange, meant to be circulated for the good of all. When you are in a leadership position, let my Lakshmi guide you towards decisions that benefit all. Devotee, sitting back down cross legged. Mother, how can I maintain this awareness of your presence in my daily life? There are bills to be paid, annoying people to deal with, aging parents to look after, and the battle of the bulge. Devi, practice. Start your day by invoking my presence in all beings. As you wake up, thank me as Nidra for your rest. As you eat, honor me as Kshuddha. As you work, recognize me as Shakti and Buddhi flowing through you. Devotee, closing her eyes, trying to take it all in. I see. And when I interact with others, Devi, see me in them too. The intelligence in their eyes is my buddhi. Their kindness is my daya. Their bad behavior is my bhranti. Their unique talents are expressions of my diverse manifestations. You are never alone and always connected with everyone because of me. Devotee opening her eyes radiant. Devi Ma, I feel so full of love and connection now. How could I have ever felt alone when you pervade everything? Devi, that is my great Maya Shakti, because of which sometimes the truth is not obvious and hence you make errors. But now that you remember, let this knowledge transform how you move through the world. Devotee, I will. I commit to seeing you in all things at all times, because it is clear for me, Devi, and in doing so, you will become a lighthouse for others. Your joy will remind them of my tushti. Your compassion will awaken my daya in their hearts. Your wisdom will spark my buddhi in their minds. Devotee, standing up resolutely. I am ready, Mother, to see you in all and to be an instrument of you in the world. Devi's form is beginning to merge with the surroundings. Remember, dear one, in moments of doubt, look for me in the courage that rises within you. That is my Shakti. In moments of confusion, trust the clarity that eventually comes. That is my Buddhi. In moments of loneliness, feel the beat of your heart. That is my eternal rhythm, pulsing through all of life. Devotee pressing her hands to her heart. I feel it, Devi Ma. Thank you for this blessing of all blessings. Devi's voice now seems to be coming from everywhere. I am always here, my child, in every breath, every heartbeat, every moment. As you walk in my light, surrounded by my love, embodying my different forms, may you know that you are never alone, for I am you and you are me. We have always been one in this grand dance of manifestation. As Devi's voice fades, the devotee finds herself back at home in front of her mandir. But now everything seems different. The colors are more vivid, the air feels alive with energy, and her heart is full of peace and purpose. She stands, ready to face the world with new eyes, eyes that see the Devi all in one and one in all.